Hello and welcome. This is FRL F3 Chinese Grand Prix, the rerun. After very much controversy about the original one, the admins have decided to rerun the event tonight. So, yeah, right. Let's go on a hot lap around China. And let's get it on. In the commentary box today with me is T-Hawk from my old Ferrari days. Hello, T-Hawk.
Good evening, everybody.
Right, let's get this hot lap underway then. It's Pelly's hot lap in the wet around China. Let's see how he gets on.
Let's go. So, I hope you're already running.
Yep.
Through the final corner, important to get that exit as nicely as possible. He takes a bit of curb there, running towards turns 1 and 2, a long double right-hander. Hooks it up quite nicely on the inside. Easy to lose the back end in those conditions, keeps it very tight. Hits the late apex beautifully, gets it slowed down for turns 3 and 4. Now careful on the traction. Very good on the traction. Keeps a bit more on the inside than I would have thought. Probably the better line in the red. Braking for turn 6. Get the apex a little bit wide on exit, but still gets the power down nicely. 6th gear through the left-hander off turn 7. Don't touch too much curb or you spin around. Turn 8, similar thing, just a little bit slower. Keep it on the right-hand side for the double left-hander coming up. Difficult braking zone, easy to lock up the left front. Good on exit though, loses it a bit on the curb, very difficult in the wet. Now coming towards the last sector, long back straight just coming up and then a few more corners. Very important to get the speed of this corner right here, very difficult under traction, very easy to lose it at those high speeds. Onto the back straight, uses a lot of curb, how he didn't invalidate I do not know. Of course, no DRS for this lap as it is in the wet. Approaching the hairpin, second to last corner, breaks the 300-meter board. Misses the apex a bit, but good on the traction. A little bit of respin still in 4th gear, but manages to get the power down through the last corner. Cut the curb a tiny bit, ride the outside curb as much as possible without spinning around and towards the line. For a 144 flat in the rain. I think that's a good lap from him.
Yep, so that's Pelly's pole lap in the McLaren in the wet. So, now let's check the F3 standings. After this week's race in Spain, there's been 2 rounds only, but tonight is round 2, but it's the 3rd round, if you get what I mean. It's very confusing, but yeah, it'll be sorted after tonight. Right, as you can see, Bulow is in 1st position, followed by Charlie, 13 points behind, and then Jacko in 3rd on 28 points. Michael F1 is on 25, and Ed Zach's in 5th place on 23. Mr. Suspension himself, Ballboy, is on 20 points and will be so for the next 6 weeks. Senna Fighter is on 8 points. Then we have Scar on 7. Arno on 6. Cassidy on 5. FRL on 4. This is Luke 2. Michael Van Dongen 2. And Rackler 1. Yet to score is a load of drivers. But we're supposed to have TVA football. Is he in? Yes, he is. So we've got 10 drivers tonight out of 11, but some of them that said they might. One was Cassidy who reacted to both, so yeah, it's slightly misleading.
Those reactions now. I think Cassidy said that he cannot race today because his racing wheel got messed up. Ruben and Van Dongen could still race, but it's good to see that, like, at least the top runners in the championship realize that this race can be quite important for them.
Yeah, and speaking of championship, the constructors, Williams are in 1st on 66 points, Alpine in 2nd on 48, followed by the McLaren boys on 34, Mercedes 30, Aston Martin 14, and yet to score a point in FRL F3 this season is the Alpha Tauri and Alfa Romeo. Even the Haas team have got 3 points, and they're beating Red Bull. So the Williams are trying to strike away at the top there. Who do you think's going to win the constructors this season in F3, Hawk?
I mean, it is of course very early days, but I think Budo is so far really strong. Both Williams do have a lot of potential, so I think they are in a very good position to take this. But then again, it is still early doors. If Cassidy gets his wheel fixed in time, I think Mercedes could be a real contender. McLaren probably also. There are just a lot of contenders that could really challenge for the Constructor Championship.
Yeah. The time is, I'm very professional tonight, 3 minutes to go, and we've still got 10 drivers in the session. Anyone else said on Discord?
I'm double checking right now.
No. So we've got 10 drivers for this rerun of the Chinese Grand Prix tonight. If you're new to the channel and want to watch more or even be part of FRL, click that subscribe button and ask for an invitation to join the league, where we will assess you on your pace and racecraft and whatever, and you'll be allocated a reserve seat in one of our 4 divisions. The 4 divisions race on a Monday, F4 and F3, and on a Tuesday, F2 and F1, all kicking off at 7 PM. Speaking of 7 PM, on Monday we have the Monaco Grand Prix in F4 and F3. Tuesday, F2 and F1, the same circuit, Monaco. A circuit which I am not looking forward to say the least.
I think that's what every single driver, apart from me, said so far
Yeah.
about the upcoming race. I mean, it's
Yeah,
going to be interesting for
yeah.
sure. So
I think you won both times in F3 and F2, didn't you, in Monaco?
actually, I think I've only won once and got 2 second places out of it.
Oh, right, okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. But still, I do quite like it.
Especially on this game, I just haven't hooked up with this game whatsoever.
Yeah. I thought it is quite difficult, especially on the pad. It can be challenging to get the rotation in.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, at Monaco, the rotation is actually quite easy for once, because usually round that chicane curve, I can't remember what it's called, you used to always go on the bar, but this year it's too much turn and you're going too early. Or is it me just can't control my car, I think?
I don't know, maybe it's just a setup, who knows?
Yeah. Well, with less than 1 minute to go in the session, I don't think anyone else is going to join, so we'll be readying up as soon as it's 7 o'clock, guys. There is no reserves, Michael. FRL don't do reserves from other tiers. We're not allowed.
Yeah. And those reserves that you do have for F3 didn't really bother to say anything in the attendance.
Yeah, which is crucial if you want to race. Right, it's 7 o'clock, guys. Let's go. Let's ready up and let's get the show on the road. The Chinese Grand Prix.
It is a bit disappointing that we do only have 10 drivers today, but then again, it's the other guys' fault if they are willing to throw away that many points, because we did have 17 sign-ups before that said they could race on this first day.
Well, James Head once said, I'd rather have 10 drivers that are quality drivers rather than 20 drivers who knock each other out after 3 laps. But anyway, the start of the racing weekend here in FRL is now.
There's a record crowd of over 100,000 at the 2.5 mile.
Hello? Oh, you fucking wanker. And we're back again. And we're back again. Hello?
Fantastic. Yeah.
Alright, okay. My my remote player just had to shut down on itself. So that was good.
Ooh.
And no one can see the stream at the minute. Hold on. Let me get this a sec. I think I've sorted it now.
But I get it sorted out quick because you already have the first few cars on track, starting with Charlie on the mediums.
Yep, there we go. It's back on. Oh, it usually takes a minute anyway for the guys to come out. Who's out on track first? Sorry.
Charlie.
Charlie. Let's go down with Charlie. There we go. Oh, hopefully that's the only glitch of the night we have. So coming down the back straight into the Amesto or Stephen corner. Guys, in the chat, can you tell me the weather for the race, if you don't mind? Because it's rather important. If not, then we'll just go with what we see on stream whenever it comes on. Senna says all dry.
Perfect.
So it's an all dry race, and I could probably presume that because 3 drivers out of the 10 are on mediums, so if it was a wet race they would have went on the soft straight away. Ninja says a hurricane.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's rather unlikely.
Well, it is Shanghai, and they do have tsunamis.
True.
Right, anyway. Coming up the second sector. 51.7, let's keep that in our heads on this first run. We didn't see the first sector time, but 51.7 second sector. Coming down the long straight, it's so easy to, coming out of that corner, to lose traction and just go off on the curb. Or go off the track as well.
Indeed, he only has one more corner to go. Just has to get it right, and then he should be all good. By the way, Edzax on the softs a 51.2 in the second sector.
Oh.
Oliver a 51.9, also on the softs.
Yep, 31.6 on the medium tyre. So Edzax in the Williams, is that? Yes, it is. Coming up to the final corner. Edzax, my former teammate in F2 last season. And he is a 30.9. Charlie on the mediums. 7/10 down, so he'll be looking to get a pole with that time, because softs can go a lot.
Definitely. Oliver 1 second down, a bit slow from him.
Yeah. Michael
We had Senna coming in, he did a 52 dead in second sector.
Yep, he's on the mediums as well.
I think he could be just between the two McLarens here. Oh, he's Slower than Oliver and 7/10 slower than Charlie.
And sorry, but I forgot to ask for your predictions for qualifying.
Predictions. Michael F1 on pole, Charlie second, Edx third.
I'm gonna go for an any three because I hate doing first, second, and third because I always get it wrong. Michael F1, Jacko, and Charlie.
Okay. Oh,
who's that?
Just spotted it. It's Bodo, the championship leader, but he's still in. He has one wing damage.
Yes, in the Williams. So, Zach Buelow, the Williams then, eh?
Scar, just...
Wow, Scar, yeah. A 31.0, roughly.
Yeah. Very good lap from him.
Yep. TVA football. Oh. That's his outlap. His debut race today in FRL, I think.
Could be. I don't know if I've seen him yet.
No, I think he's a reserve and he put down he could race, so yeah. He's up on his time, 24 something. He's a 10th up. So maybe he's going to do my strategy of doing 3 or 4 laps on the mediums and then going on the softs just to get used to the track.
It could happen. Let's see, where did he lose all the time for? I think it was somewhere around the second sector where he had a big mistake around those corners right here.
Yeah. It's so easy to lose it there and the corner coming up as well. Or the two corners coming up here. Oh, I like that view there. What a view. 10 minutes to go. Jacko's coming out on his outlap on the medium tyre. I think Michael F1's just staying in the pits and just doing one final run, I think. Oh no, take that back, he's coming out.
Right now. On the softs. I think he's trying to save one set of soft tyres, so he's only going to use 2 tyres here.
Yeah. TVA football comes 4th.
That's a good lap.
Yeah. Very good lap from him.
See, Charlie's out on the softs. Mike is out on the softs. Jacko, the only guy on the mediums right now on track.
Yep. He's coming down the long straight, ready for his lap. Coming up. Matey boys in the pits. So, all drivers tonight will get points tonight in FRL.
Yeah. It is quite interesting what I just saw with Jacko. He just kept in 3rd gear and revved out the engine to the max in order to burn some fuel. Not sure if that's doing his gearbox any favors.
But here we go anyway. Jacko. He wants the win to be in the championship race again. So let's have a look what he's... I think I've seen TVA football do a 24-1 in the first sector. But let's see what Jacko can do in the first sector. (24-2). So in that case he's going to be 5th on the medium tyre at the minute. I think, who was it, 57-1 someone did. I think it was.
I don't remember.
It was Oliver, I think. The first time that won the mediums, a 51-7.
It was a 51-7 by Charlie.
Yeah,
51-7,
yeah. So he's a 10th down on that as well. He could be around TVA football and Charlie on the medium tyre. So there's only 10 drivers, so the tyres you do your best time on, they'll be the tyres that you start the race on.
Pretty much. I mean, it kind of reminds me of GHR F4.
Yeah. Well, it could be worse. It could be F2 with 9 drivers around Spain in pre-season, and we managed to get
True.
through that all right. Well, there we go. 8 tenths, just
very
behind.
close.
Yeah, just behind TVA Football.
Oh, and Michael lost it. Michael's off track coming out of turn 13.
Yep. Where you lose traction. Who's that coming down the straight there? McLaren. What about that Ferrari? Is Scar on another lap, is he? Don't know. Bulow's on a lap. 51.4.
But it's 3 tenths faster than Charlie, which is very competitive.
Yeah.
He's
Charlie's gone
struggling
pole.
with traction out of turn 13. Oh,
A
good
30
job from Charlie, just by
Yep.
over a 10.
30.7.
Sponty just said in the comments that the F2 pole was set by some guy who did a 129.9.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's just 5 tenths faster
oh,
than Edrex.
exact. A 30.4. Well, this is a tier below, so you can't expect him to go faster than the tier above. Let's be fair.
True.
But anyway, Edzak reclaims the pole position. 6 minutes to go. Everyone will have one more final run. But let's have a look at Jacko. He's slowed down and... Oh, someone's moved
Senna
up
fighter.
there. Senna, yeah. Senna fighter. Speaking of Senna, I can't wait till Imola comes into the game.
It would be great.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't take too long, because we will have Imola towards the second half of the season.
Yeah,
And if the track isn't released by then, we will have to do some reshuffling.
I know.
Which of course we would like to avoid, as Scar doesn't validate out of the final corner.
Yeah,
And it would have been pole too.
yeah.
So unlucky for him.
Speaking of Ferrari poles, this week in Spain we had F4 Ferrari, F3 Ferrari, F2 Ferrari, and no F1 Ferrari pole, which is a shame this week.
Disappointing.
Yeah, it was good to see the Reds Ferrari on pole for a change, even though it's not realistic compared to the real team, but it's good that the Red Ferrari are back on top in FRL in most of the divisions for one race.
Yeah.
Bulow.
Just like when doing Lima team nights.
Yeah. Bulow, 50, he's just, oh, he's 2 tenths or
He's gone
131
quicker,
4.
but no improvement in
Yeah.
his position.
Alright, okay. Everyone's in the pits, everyone's starting their laps. Let's have a look. There's no one on track. Michael's in the pits, Matey Boy's in the pits. I think Matey Boy will be just staying in there just to go on the medium run maybe. Which is, I think it's a bit, well, you could go mediums hard, but I don't know.
I think TVA Football might be on the lap. Yeah, he's pushing.
Yep.
He's coming up to Scar now.
3/10
This
up.
car won't be. It could be in our position. If he keeps
Jesus.
it up, he could maybe threaten the top
Yeah.
5.
We didn't see his first sector time though. Here we go.
Good line for the last
Wow.
corner, and that's gonna be P3.
P3 on the
Very
softs.
good debut from him.
P3 on the softs.
See Bulo. Or Bulo.
No, he's 5
I
seconds
think he's
down.
valid. Yeah. Yeah, he's just recharging, going for another run.
Yeah.
Still on the mediums.
Strange. On my screen it says
I mean,
he's
he is
done
definitely
not
going to be in the top 10, so.
Yeah. To me, it says on my screen not laps for Bulow. Bulow's coming in the pits. Oh, Jacko's in
I
the
should
pits.
have just enough time to hit for the soft.
Yep. Charlie's coming out for a lap. And
So is
TV.
Matty Boy.
Yep. Oh, Matey Boy's coming out as well. Let's have a look. He's on the mediums. He's only doing one run. As I go 2 seconds while I turn my bedroom light on.
See what do we have in the comments. Cassidy is complaining that he practiced so much for nothing. Because now Steven did that, of course, was unfortunate for you. Charlie has seen you practice a lot. That's what Ponty is saying. Charlie can't be in P2, he has to gain 2.5 tenths to get pole position. So that's going to be difficult for him, but not impossible. Matty Boy is going to start his lap now.
Yeah, we're on board with Matty Boy.
Oh, and I think he just got some traffic. Ah, no, Sky came out behind him, so that's lucky.
Yep. Let's have a look at his first sector time. A 24.3. I think Jacko did a 24.1, was it?
It could be, I think it's 24.1 or maybe 23 something even, I'm not quite sure.
Like that, yeah.
Taking that off curb in turn 8. Not sure if that's the best way to do things.
Yeah.
Second sector split. He's down by quite a bit. I don't think he'll be able to threaten Jacko here.
All top 7 drivers within second of each other anyway, which would be good racing.
Definitely. And you don't need good numbers to have good racing, like as long as everybody is feeling enough.
As we head on to the countdown timer shortly.
Might have the fish.
And 0 means a hero for our FRL Charlie, who's got pole. A 130.3.
I think they have a glitch because Edzex just started his lap as well.
Oh,
oh no, not Edzex, it's who was it?
Scar?
It was Bülow.
Bülow.
Just started his lap, so yeah, we have a 30-second glitch again.
Yeah. Charlie's retired from the race, he's happy with his time. Oh, Scar.
Michael just started his lap as well.
Yeah. Let's have a look at Michael. Let's have a look at anyone else coming towards the line, actually. Would be better.
Edzex has backed off, he had a big mistake in it.
Who's next? Let's have a look. Who's next? Matey Boy, he's done his lap.
Matey Boy.
The Ferrari.
He's also very slow.
Scar.
Yeah, he's also very slow. He throttled. Scar. He's invalidated. What is happening to all those drivers?
Bülow. He's the next one.
Oh, he's pushing. He's up by 8 tenths. That could be a threat for pole, for the top 3 certainly.
The Williams driver wants to be up where his teammate is. Goes a bit. Oh, a bit slow there.
Alex has done invalidation.
Pole!
And it's pole with 2 tenths.
A 130.1.
Great from her. Let's see what Jacko can do.
Jacko.
He's coming next.
Yep. He's a bit cautious on the curve. Not as cautious as Bülow though. Jacko second. 91,000. He's a McLaren. Oliver. P8.
He can improve. Michael. Just under 2 tenths behind.
Oh, Jacko, 91,000 off the pole. That's very unlucky for him. But there we have it. There's qualifying over and done with for our 10 lucky drivers tonight.
Yeah.
So, our top 10 this today, the Chinese Grand Prix is Bulow, P1, Jacko, P2, Michael F1, P3, Charlie, P4, Edzak, P5, Senna Fighter, P6, TVA Football, P7, Scar, 8th, FRL Oliver, 9th, and rounding off the top 10, Matey Boy, the top 9, all within a second of each other. And Edzak could, Matey Boy could be that as well, as we head into the racing weekend. And now, the national anthem of China. And there we go, that was a Chinese national anthem there. Right, predictions, T-Hawk. Who is going to win today in China in F3?
Let's see. I say that Michael will do the same thing he did last week and win. Charlie to get, I think, his second podium of the season, possibly third podium, and finish in P2, and Scar in P3.
Interesting. I might go for any three. Michael F1, I would say the three as it is. Bulow and Jacko, I would say. But who knows, safety cars, hopefully there isn't too many, because then that would mean drivers are retiring, in which we don't want. But yeah, the top three in any order, I would say.
Right. Also, I just noticed, I think my prediction for qualifying, if Bulow and Jacko wouldn't have been that good, would have been spot on, because I think I predicted Michael, Charlie and Edzak. They're in third, fourth and fifth right now, so
yeah.
I wasn't too far off.
Yeah, I can't remember actually.
I think you had Jacko and Michael in their prediction.
I said Bulow as well, I think.
Oh, so you got it spot on, pretty much.
Yeah, any top three I said though, so yeah.
Oh. Still a very good prediction there. But still very close up front. I think like the top the top 9 were covered by less than a second, Matey Boy on the mediums just being a bit further back.
Yeah. I love that view of this long straight there. That's a good view from Codemasters. Yeah. Shows all 10 drivers in the one view, as we should get that on stream on the first lap as well. So we're heading to the F1 2021, the official game of F1. Here is the Chinese Grand Prix, sponsored by the official game on Emirates as well. As we get the lights, the crowd are ready, the drivers are ready, the co-commentator is ready, the commentator is ready. Are you all ready?
Oh.
And it's lights out and away we go!
And away we go! Bulow takes the lead.
Let's see. Over Mercedes challenging around the outside of Jacko, Michael trying to make it stick with the Aston Martin up the inside. There's going to be contact potentially. The Aston Martin backs out. Now ahead of the Mercedes of Michael. Michael trying to fight for P3. Edzak further back has lost, I think, a few positions. Michael is still fighting for P3 against the Aston Martin of Senna. Senna now with the inside line should get the move done. Michael hangs around the outside though, gets the traction. And we're still side by side for the second sector. As now the Aston Martin finally backs out.
Yep. Good racing though. Oh! Senna almost lost it there.
keep it clean, lads.
Yep,
You can all get points here, so don't be too ambitious.
exactly. Good clean race in first lap so far, but I don't want to put the commentator's curse on too early because, as we know, this game is dreadful on the curbs. Look at that view. Look at that view. What a view.
I mean, it would have been nice if the 70 people that said they could race on Thursday would have actually turned up, but
But anyway,
it was up to them to decide if they don't want to score any points.
Exactly. Bulow first, Jacko second, Michael F1 in third, no DRS as yet. As of course the leader gets fastest lap on the first lap as Michael and Jacko. He's not going to try anything ambitious yet. Sector 1 yellow flag.
Oh, but,
So that's Senna. Just gone off the track there. He probably gets on it again. He has to be wary of his tyre wear because they'll be red hot if he spun out.
Yep, luckily there was no damage for him, at least not on the front wing.
Yep, and he's only a second off Matey Boy, who is the only one in the top 10 on the medium, so he could play a part if there's no safety cars in the latter part of the race.
Definitely, Matty Boy on a different strategy to everybody else. He could be a big factor as the race develops. I don't expect that when the safety cars, given that we have only 10 very clean drivers here. Cars getting overtaken by Charlie.
Yep. Michael's eyeing up Jacko. 84% Jacko's on 75% ERS. DRS is not enabled yet this lap. It will be though next lap. Michael's eyeing him up. He's got past him. Jacko doesn't fight him off.
Jacko tried to dive from. Oh, that's the Alfa Romeo from the back. He had to get on the grass to avoid Jacko coming in way too hot.
All rather close. All within the second. The top 8 within a second of each other, which is good. Look at that view. As the straight as Senna goes well wide there. No penalties yet, though. There's lap 3 and...
Senna,
yep, sorry.
I don't think Senna has any damage. If so, then I cannot see it. I think he's just struggling with the tires in general right now.
Yeah. TVA football, he's only half a second behind Jacko now. So, from the original race, some people will be happy with their performance so far, some people won't be.
Of course, I mean, the way I see it, there are just two key unfortunates right now, that being SVD Weckler and Cassidy. Because Weckler said that he couldn't race on the first day, and Cassidy was one of those 17 guys that said they could race on the first day, but now his wheel broke.
Yeah.
As for the other 5 or 6 guys that for some reason didn't turn up today, I mean, they said they can race today, it's their decision not to come, as we have Matey Boy that spun around.
Matey Boy's spun around, and he has no damage, but his tyre wear will be not great as well, as Michael F1 is only 6/10 behind Bulow. Oliver gets past Scar. The Ding Dong battle for... Yep, and Charlie. Yep, Charlie next act as well. Shocking camera angles here. Here we go, Charlie.
On the outside. It's gonna be close, it's gonna be close.
But then Charlie...
Time keep on the inside.
Good racing there.
Very clean between both drivers, Charlie just getting in front.
And Ed Zacht as well. And Scar, Oliver gets past Scar, who's lost a Bulow!
Oh, from the lead!
Yep, he's lost
what
it.
Has he done?
He's spun on a curb, it looks like. And his tyre wear will be absolutely all over the place, as we can't see him at the minute. Look at the shocking camera angle, his tyre wear's gone. On lap 4. And he's...
Yeah, the tyres around South they do degrade quite drastically.
Yeah. TVA football on the back of Jacko now. He's going to get DRS as well.
Should get this. Fighting for second place again on his F3 debut, I do believe.
Yep.
It's quite impressive from him, but his ERS is very low with just over 20%.
Yep, Jacko will be hoping to get that back. As we head into the straight. Oh, he's lost it almost. Jacko will want to get on the inside of him. TVA Football shows up the outside.
Oh, very close. They touch tires. Just a tiny bit. Jacko now with the inside.
Oh, Bulow's got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Very amateur mistake there.
It's an amazing battle for P2 here. Jacko dived it down the inside of football. Oh, and he almost lost it. It's going to be under attack from Edsex now.
Yep. As well as Charlie as well. It's a three-way battle for third place and a podium. Very amateur mistake from Bulow these last couple of laps, with mistakes on track and the 5-second pit lane penalty as well, which is unfortunate. The leader is now 2.3 seconds in the lead after Jacko and TVA Football were battling. He's got away on these four laps.
As here Charlie gets Edsex down the back straight, both with DRS, but Charlie using all of his energy.
Yep.
Oh, and Edsex dives it down the inside again, trying to get past Charlie now with his switchback under traction. That was very good awareness from Charlie there to leave Edsex with space to overshoot. As Michael comes into the pits after just 5 laps, it shows you how bad the degradation of those soft tires are.
Yep. What's he going to go on? He's going on mediums, so I reckon he's going 2 stops.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think the mediums can make it for 23 laps.
No. On the old game, they used to make only 12 laps, so that would be 18, and then 10 laps on the last. Unless he's going 11. Oh, Michael! He's lost it!
Oh no!
The tyres weren't up to temperature. The tyres weren't up to temperature. Like what I done in Canada.
Cannot push that much when you're just coming out of the pits.
It's exactly what I did in Canada in them GHR days in F4.
Oh dear.
Well, hopefully he doesn't wreck his wing like I did on the same lap, going into a tyre wall.
I think he's going to be very cautious now.
Yep. Get those tyres up to temperature. Charlie now, he's on the back of TVA Football for second place.
Got Charlie trying to get that W, but he said he practiced a lot for this rerun.
Yep.
He wants to prove that he can in fact win races and potentially championships, as he's side by side with TVA Football, trying to do the switchback on traction. It's beautiful traction.
It's going to be close in this final corner. Oh, they're both in the pits!
Oh, they're both in the pits!
A race to the pits!
That's incredible. As Jacko's the only guy still staying out then, alongside with Matey Boy, but he's on the medium, so of course he's going to stay out.
Yep. So, net P2 for Matey Boy. Matey Boy's only going to be doing the 1 stop.
Surely, if he can make his tires last. I mean, he did spin around once, so that probably gave him a couple of %, but still he should be good to make the 1 stop last. But then again, he is 18 seconds behind the leader right now.
Yep. Pulo 133.7, fastest lap. We expected that though, considering he was the leader all race until his misdemeanor.
Definitely, yes. We have a very tight battle in the midfield. Oh, that's Edsex diving it down the inside of Football. Just ramming it out of the way. No damage for either of them, but that wasn't necessarily very clean. He still stays behind Football though. As Charlie now behind him trying to look for a gap.
Yep.
Through turn 8, you don't usually overtake there. On the outside of turn 9, they're still side by side in the guest position. That was beautiful from Charlie.
Scar has went on the hard, so he might be only doing one stop softs hards for Scar.
That's interesting. So we might see like 3 different strategies play out with 2 stops from the soft runners.
Yeah.
Scar with the hard tires, and of course Matty Boy who started on the mediums.
Wow, Jacko's going off for another lap. He's extending his lead.
He might actually be also trying to do a one stop.
Yeah.
Potentially extend it to the mediums, although I don't think that the mediums can go
no,
that
definitely
long.
Not. I can't imagine it.
Yeah, he is taking risks, and that's what we like to see.
Scar now.
Senna right on the back of Scar.
Look at these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars in one, 8 cars, 9 cars in the one straight. Scar loses a position. Senna.
Scar stays on the inside row, he hugs that apex, not gonna let Senna pass that easily. They touch wheels just a tiny bit. But now Senna with a drive out of turn 4. That's the position.
Scar's playing the long game because Senna's probably on the 2 stop anyway, so there's no point battling in. Very sensible drive. Jacko's.
It's not like he didn't try, like he was on the inside for turns 1 and 2, but sooner or later the medium tires just have to show their advantage under traction.
Oh! Oliver!
Oh, he tried to do the same thing that Charlie did, and Oliver crashed into the barrier.
And that's wing damage. He'll be going VSC. Thank God it's only a VSC. And he didn't retire.
That's going to be perfect for Jacko, though.
Yeah. Jacko, what's he going to do?
That's really unfortunate for Oliver there. Surely he's going to put.
Yeah, 20 laps on the hards definitely will do it.
Yeah. But that's unfortunately very, very unlucky for Oliver. I think Edzek just likes to go wide.
Jacko, what have you done?
No, Jacko!
Oh,
you cannot remove that,
goodness.
we don't remove penalties for speeding. Oh, he just potentially messed his race up there.
Yeah, same as Buelow.
Yeah. But to finish what I was saying, I think Edzek goes very wide through turn 8, and Charlie spotted that, managed to make it past. Oliver tried to do the same thing.
Yep,
but unfortunately that didn't work out for him. Oh, so he potentially also has damage, I think.
And Oliver's in the pits as well.
See that's understandable for Oliver, but
the VSC's still out. Wow.
It is staying out for quite a long while in this game. And yeah, Edzek did have wing damage and he's on the hard tires now.
Wow.
And actually, Jacko fitted for the mediums.
Oh, he's hoping.
I mean, he's still gonna have an advantage to all the other guys on the mediums, but I would have expected for soft, the hard.
Yep, DRS enabled again. We're racing again. Jacko's only 1.4 seconds behind Matey Boy now.
Udo on the outside of Scar. Makes it work. Scar having a terrible restart.
Yep. The top 3 all within a second of each other now. Who says we don't need more than 10 drivers to have a good race?
Yeah. I mean, we had races with like 15 or 20 drivers that were less interesting than this.
Exactly. Jacko now he's only half a second behind Matey Boy. I think this is the first time commented on Matey Boy actually being in the lead of a race.
Don't jinx anything now.
No, I won't. Jacko. And TVA Football's following Jacko as well. Jacko should get past him. Goes down the inside. Yep. Matey Boy lets him pass because he knows he's playing the long game.
Good football behind him. He's looking for a gap. I think he might try to do it into the next hairpin at the end of sector 1. Oh yeah, Matty Boy sliding under traction. Surely football has him now. Goes to the outside. Matty Boy going defensive. Both that on the back. Football carries it around the outside.
He had the traction. Yeah, he had the traction on the outside with fresher tyres. All within a second of each other now. Scar, no. Michael F1's 3.8 seconds behind Scar. Jacko's pulling the second out on TVA Football now. Let's have a look. 45%, 35, 89% Matey Boy. So he's not using his ERS neither. Charlie's now behind Matey Boy. Matey Boy's just going backwards at this point.
Yeah. I don't know why he's not using any of his battery. Maybe he's having it for the stint on the hards when you have to put in more defensive work.
Look at that speed from Charlie. There we go. Down the inside, takes the position. The Matey Boy, I thought he was fighting back there, but he didn't.
But not close enough. He's using some of his energy now to stay in the slipstream, but yeah, not fast enough to regain the position. As football is really gaining on Jacko there.
He is. He's gained half a second there. Maybe the mediums.
And we've talked about him having a good debut so far, but this is just incredible. Fighting for the lead.
Exactly. TVA football. Oh, Jacko! I thought sector 1 and 2.
Oh, Scar!
Oh, he's retired. Safety car! Oh, Scar. He retired in the original race as well, didn't he? Or did he?
Oh, did he?
I think
I don't know, I can't remember. I know he tried to warn the commentators that the settings were messed up.
Yeah.
Then thought that it would be restarted and it wasn't, and that pretty much cost him his race.
Yeah.
Yeah, very unlucky for him.
No points for Scar today in China. But the safety car's being brought out.
Know.
Oh, drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. Oliver,
what are you doing?
Oh my god.
I know, if you retire in the top 10, do you still get points?
If you retire in...
I actually don't know how...
No, you don't. No, because you've retired, haven't you? So...
I don't know. I mean, I'm the owner, I'm supposed to know, but...
Well, when I was on it...
I know I can't.
When I was on it, if you DNF, you got no points. I'm sure it's the same now.
Yeah, I know, we might have to double check there, just to make sure, but... Yeah, Oliver very unlucky there with his penalty that he just picked up.
No one's come in the pits yet. Oh, yes, you have Charlie and Matey Boy.
Charlie, Udo.
I reckon he'll put on another... Oh, he's put the hards on to get him to the end of the race. Matey Boy's in the pits for the hards. He's in 6th place. Michael F1's in the pits. Yep. He's put hards on again. Exact. He's not coming in. He's gonna get past most of these here, is he? Or he's getting past 2, or is he?
He's definitely gonna get past Michael and his teammate as well, because he had a 5-second penalty to serve.
Oh yeah.
Top 3 starting out on the mediums, still fresh mediums, but they will have to pit again, surely.
Yeah, I would say so. Well, Jacko might not. 10. That'll
be 18 laps on the mediums.
And plus, they're behind the safety car, so...
Yeah, let's say about 3 laps behind the safety car still, but that's... I don't think the mediums could do more than like 12, maybe 13 laps.
That's what I was thinking. Oh, I don't know. Don't know. Oliver's went on the softs.
Oh, he's going to be pushing.
He's going to be rapid for about 3 laps.
Yeah. I mean, he does have a drive-through, so he has to try to make up as much ground as possible.
Yeah. Maybe he's going to come in the pits again, actually, if the safety car isn't in this lap, to serve that.
I don't think you can serve your drive-through under safety car conditions.
Right, okay.
But I think at some tracks, actually, under safety car, the pit lane would be somewhat of a shortcut. If you don't drive into the box store thingy.
Yeah. Well, Jacko's missed a tricky because he could have saved his penalty.
Yeah. But then again, I guess he just didn't want to relinquish his lead, but he will have to do that anyway, because Shudi has to put it in.
Oh,
as
Oliver!
Under safety car. Under safety car. Come on.
He ran wide on the safety car and got a warning.
Yeah, I mean, he is pushing to catch back up, but still.
Yeah.
Patience. You are gonna catch up, don't you worry.
Yep, Oliver surely must come in the pits. Let's have a look. Yes, he's coming in the pits.
Yeah,
Let's have a
yes.
look, see if his time goes off. Or not.
I think he's trying to serve it, but
Oh, he's probably going on the mediums, maybe. So it could be.
No
He's
hards.
on the hards. Oh no, he didn't. I don't think his time penalty.
no, he didn't serve a drive-through. He didn't get the time penalty. He got was a 3-second penalty. You can't serve that in the pits. And the drive-through can only be served under racing
that's
conditions.
right, yeah. So, yeah, because he went wide, didn't he? It was a one. Forgot. Pulo's left the session.
Oh, no. I'll try to invite him again.
Yeah, I'll invite him as well. While the safety car's on. Let's hope Bulow comes back.
Hopefully the safety car stays out for another lap. Depending on how quickly Oliver catches up now.
Yeah, he should do. Bulow's from the Netherlands, isn't he? An awful lot of Dutch people have got connection issues with this game. Bulow's joined again.
Yeah.
So he's back in the car, hopefully.
Yeah.
I think Jacko's missed a trick here. I really have. He really has. Oh, safety car's in the slap! What?
That's a very late call.
Yeah,
very late call because Oliver got off just at the end.
Here
Hopefully
we go.
Bulow takes control of his car in time.
Wow. Jacko's doing a Bottas, is he? Keeping everyone behind him, and he is not gone yet.
Yeah. No,
He's gone now.
He's gone.
Yep.
Oh, look at Charlie.
McLaren.
Charlie's already alongside Senna.
Yep.
Bulow still didn't take control of his car. I don't know why. Ah, no, he did.
Yep, but he's down in
He
8th
did.
place. Matey boy's up to 4th. Unbelievable stuff.
Fantastic job from Matey Boy. I won't jinx him and say he has a chance for the podium, but it's looking too bad right now as Bulow continues to lose ground.
You just never know. I think who was it in Austria last season in F2? Was it me and Matey Boy who got 4th and 5th, was it? Or was it
I can't remember.
Munch and Scott, or maybe it was Munch and Scott actually.
I think Martin Scott got like a top 6 finish there. One of his best finishes ever.
Yeah, it was me, Munch and Scott, 4th and 5th in the rain-soaked race, and then it went dry at the end.
I wouldn't say it was rain. Didn't it rain in Australia last?
Yeah, it was, because I overtook you and Bunty.
Ah, yeah. No, I remember.
My finest moment in F2 last season.
Yeah, so I was just thinking about Australia, not Austria. I was just confusing.
Oliver,
two.
yep, Oliver and Bulow for the wooden spoon. Oliver just
Michael
backs
just
out.
getting past.
Bulow, he's driving erratically here.
Yeah, I think he's a bit mad about his connection as Oliver into the pits again.
Yeah.
Does he have damage again? Oh no, he's trying to serve his drive-through.
But he can't because it was track limits.
No, he got a drive-through for speeding on the safety car.
Oh yeah.
At the
Sorry,
very start.
TVA football loses position to Michael.
Them two are battling the entire lap. Jacko is still getting hunted by Senna. Senna just dropping off slightly. Charlie right behind him. Matty Boy just sticking with him. Inside the 1 second window.
Oliver's still got a penalty.
Yeah, that's a 3-second penalty.
Yeah, alright, yes.
Still there's before that he also had a drive-through.
Oh, so he had 8 then.
He had both.
Sorry, yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, not 8. Drive-through and 3 seconds.
Oh, alright. Right, Stephen, shut up. Right. Jacko's a second ahead of Senna. Charlie in 3rd. 15 laps out of 28, 13 to go. Who's going to come out on top in FRL F3 China? Michael F1 on the back of Edzak now. Charlie on the back of Senna. Yeah.
Quite aggressively. Don't know if that's allowed.
Yeah, he's not nowhere near him yet. Apparently, last season you could do that, but especially when it was in Italy, remember? With me and this is Luke, I think it was.
Yeah, you were just warming your tires.
Yeah. This is Luke, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Sector 3.
Oh, Bulo.
Oh, Bulo, his wretched luck has once again, and his tyres will be shot. Bulo's left the session. Maybe it was his connection
I don't know if that
again.
was.
Do you
I don't know if it was connection issues or if he just rage quit right now.
Do you want to try and invite him back?
Very unlucky for him. I will do that right now. You just keep focus on that battle between Edzak and Michael, for example.
Yep. Michael going on the outside of Edzak, Mercedes and Williams. Oh, Michael's dreams past, and football gets past Edzak as well.
And there you once again, I don't know what's going on with all those guys in the Netherlands right now. Maybe because Formula 1 arrived at Zandvoort. All the teams are just taking up all the bandwidth of the available internet suppliers.
Oh, Jacko's gone off track.
Oh!
He went well wide there.
Still over a second of Senna.
Charlie on the back of him as well. Jacko will be hoping that these two keep battling so he can go further in the lead.
But Aston Martin barely has any energy left. I think he will be passed in turn 1 now.
Yep, TVF Football has got past Michael. And Michael's going to try and get back to him. Both have got DRS. Lovely move by Michael on the inside.
They leave each other space, that's nice to see. Michael gonna stick it on the inside. Is he ahead yet?
Yes, he is.
Just about.
Yes, just about. Oh, Michael almost spun it out.
Did he get
there.
spun around?
No, he just kept it there.
Yeah. I was just watching the camera, watching the outside of the exit of the corner, and they just weren't coming around.
Yeah. It was just like a Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift moment there. Charlie on the back of Senna. Jacko still 1.5 seconds ahead of these guys. I think the top two is going to have to pitch, surely. Same as TVA Football, they're definitely going to have to. But Jacko might not, because
Jacko can make those tires
17 laps. It could. Some of them laps were under safety car, so maybe, just maybe. But then again, he's 5-second penalty, which he has to serve. So Jacko will be hoping for a VSC or a safety car.
Definitely. Charlie can get past the Aston Martin now. The Aston Martin has almost no energy left in his battery. It's already derating, but Charlie not getting close enough.
We've got the traction. Ooh. He's going to get better traction come the next few laps because his hards will be a lot more durable than Senna's and the Aston Martin.
I think Charlie is just trying.
Michael F1 and Matey Boy.
Let's see, Matey Boy on the inside. Michael F1 already getting past.
Yeah.
Easy move for him.
TVA Football will be looking to get past as well.
I mean, if TVA Football has to put again, which he probably will have, and the top two, Matey Boy would still be in a podium position right now, so...
Oh, yeah!
He's having a good race so far without wanting to jinx anything.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. I think Charlie also knows that the two guys in front of him probably have to quit, so he's just being a bit cautious. Doesn't want to get any damage trying to overtake the Aston Martin in front of him. As TVA Football now gets past Matey Boy, and Edzak is right behind them.
Maybe Matey Boy's hearing us on stream. So our potential top three is Charlie, Michael F1 and Matey Boy. But then Edzak's behind him now as well. And we know Edzak from last season is a lot quicker than Matey Boy.
Exactly. I'm sure Edzak will get the move done here. Matey Boy does still have DRS from the Alfa Romeo in front, but...
Yep, Charlie and Senna.
Oh, Oh, there he goes towards the outside now, and now he's finally
easily
getting
got
past.
in there. Senna's
But
tyres.
he did have to use quite a bit of his energy.
Yeah, about Senna, he's used a lot more energy as well, so they both got the same. Let's see if Senna stays out. Yes, he does. His tyres will be shot nearly on those 12 lap old mediums, but he's gaining, but he's not gaining enough. As
I think Senna might have a bit more of a straight line setup as I said, at Zax he lost out a bit to Matty Boy, not sure what happened there.
Yeah. Might have been the hairpin or something, maybe.
Football on the back of Michael now. And Senna still putting the pressure on Charlie, although he has the supposedly worse tires.
Yeah. Jacko still in the lead by 1.6 seconds. He needs to find another 3.5 seconds to take the win in FRL, otherwise Charlie will win his first FRL race of the season.
Oh, Senna spun it around on the traction.
Yep.
Yeah, you said his tires are done, that's the living proof. Surely needs to put now.
That's 12
his tires
laps.
will be flaming hot.
So I reckon Jacko
That's
will
12
put...
laps that
Sorry.
Football should also come into the pit soon if that happened on 12 lap old tires and football is on 11 lap old tires.
Wow. Jacko's losing a few tenths now, 1.3. Senna gets past Edzak. It was on that track.
And Senna staying out.
He's staying out. Maybe it was just he went on the curb at that slow corner. Oh!
Could be.
Has Edzak got damage there? No, he hasn't. He just collided into the back of Senna, who wouldn't let him past.
Sure, because it does look like his car's understeering a bit now. Maybe it's just... Yeah, sure, I think he has damage. I think he has slight damage, but as we know on this game, even slight damage can affect the handling quite a bit.
Yeah. TVA football on the back of Michael F1 now as well. And Matey Boy staying in DRS of these two.
Bruno saying on Discord that it doesn't let him join. Oh, what's happening with the Dutch connection?
Restart your app and then come and join. I'll invite you. Invitation sent to Bureau.
It says on my screen that he's joined. That's strange. Yeah, this game, I don't know, sometimes it's great, sometimes it's just absolutely terrible.
It just seems that a lot of Dutch people are having problems with it.
Yeah.
TVA football on the back of Michael F1 now. Michael's got more ERS. And Matey Boy just outside the ERS of these two. Charlie and Jacko. Jacko's really losing it now. He's only half a second down on him.
Ooh. Yeah, I think his tyres are starting to fight right now after 11 laps.
If I was Jacko, I'd come in the pits now, so then he's got 7 laps on the softs, and he can do fastest lap as well. As Senna comes in the pits, he's realised the same. TVA football.
I think Jacko will try to hold on.
Yeah. TVA football's done 13 laps on the mediums.
I don't think he can hold on.
Well, he's holding on.
I think his tyres might explode in the last few laps.
Well, he's still on the back of Michael F1. And Michael F1's no slouch.
Yeah. On 8 lap old hards, I should still be relatively fresh, so football is still getting some good performance out of those tires and making them last.
Yep.
Same with Jacko. Senna had to pit, he couldn't make his tires last any longer. That spin not helping out one bit there.
This should be an easy overtake for Charlie. Yep, Jacko getting...
Yeah, there we go. Will Jacko try to dive down the inside again?
No.
No, he won't.
He thinks better of it, and he doesn't get... Look at that. For half a second in that one corner he lost there. Is he going to go... No, he's going to stay out. Is TVA
Yeah, he's
Football
gonna
going to
try
stay
to
out?
fight.
Yes, he is. 14 laps. Oh my goodness. Jacko. Oof. I thought he was only a 10th down. He goes on the inside.
He hugs
The
the
battle for the
inside.
lead.
Charlie though can still manage to hang on.
Yep.
Stays in front from now. Now he has to defend the inside coming into the hairpin. He does exactly that.
Oh, Jacko goes
trying
on
to
the
dive
outside.
it around the outside. Can he get retraction down? Yes, he
Yes,
can.
he can. Wow, what a move, Jacko. What a move that is. Superb racing.
Very nice move. As Edsex has to put again.
Yep. He's going for fastest lap. Can Jacko's tyres hold out for 6 more laps? TVA Football's on 4. Yep, sorry.
If this continues like this, Michael could potentially catch up to them too. He just caught up by half a second
Wow.
in that first half of the lap.
Yep.
But he's also under pressure by football, so he has to worry about his own battle right now.
Wow, Jacko's extended his lead in this by half a second. Wow.
I have no idea where you find that group.
Yeah.
Oh,
Michael
football.
F1, yep, Football's got past him on 14
Art
lap on
Michael F1 with the
mediums.
switchback.
Oh, that's all good. Charlie and
Oh,
Jacko.
Michael can't get him now.
Charlie goes past.
Jacko's still hugging the inside line.
Oh, he thinks better of it.
Can't make it work.
No.
Anyway, football trying to overtake. Michael still around the outside of turn 4, now the inside for turns 5 and 6 coming up.
Senna gets fastest lap at 1:32.4. I think Jacko's realised he's not going to get the win. He's half a second down now. 15, TVA Football and Michael are still battling it out for P3. Oh, TVA Football almost lost it again.
Yeah, you do not want to touch that curb at all.
No. Charlie's got more ERS.
Lie, given that we only have 8 drivers actually racing right now, this is quite exciting.
Yep. We've still got 9 drivers still in this. Like I said to you before the stream came on, before the race came on, I'd rather have 10 drivers who know what they're doing than 20 drivers who don't.
Yeah, and those drivers definitely do know what they're doing. As Jacko struggling to keep inside the DRS of Charlie, I think his tires are starting to fade in way now.
But
football, on the other hand,
football's
still
just
having the grip.
football's just a phenomenon around here. Look at that, he's catching Michael, and here we go again.
Yeah, but he's struggling out of that final corner though, and he's very low on energy.
Yep. But then Michael runs
And now
wide.
he's going to try it
Football.
off the inside.
All this battling for P3 talk means that Jacko will get second because he's 4.2 ahead of Michael. 4 seconds, so he only needs 5 seconds to stay where he is.
Ooh, this could work out for Jacko if his tires don't explode. We still have 4 laps to go after this one.
Yep. Well, we'll soon know because TVA...
I'm still wondering that football's tires aren't exploding.
That's what I mean. TVA Football on 16 laps will be the first to explode.
Yeah, but it seems like right now he has more pace than Jacko, so maybe he just managed his tires better towards the beginning of his stint.
Oh, TVA
so that
Football.
now he can attack. That's not where you usually overtake. But he does it anyway.
Jesus Christ almighty. But Michael's surely he's going to get him. Who has DRS? Oh, TVA Football has DRS, so...
Michael's still going to try to launch on up the other side.
And look at this. Jacko is now 5 seconds ahead, so he's going to finish second.
Oh, he fought some pace. And he's still keeping in the DRS of Charlie, so maybe he can at least challenge him for the win on track.
Yeah.
Of course, his 5 seconds will deny his victory. as Michael down the inside of TV Football has to back out.
Yeah.
TV Football doing an incredible job on his debut on those mediums.
Exactly. Michael F1. He just has to be patient and wait for a moment to pass, I think. Because I think those tyres are just going to explode any lap.
And again, he only has to make him last 4 more laps, so... What if they don't explode and Michael is too patient? It's going to cost him a position in the end. Further down the field, Edzax and Oliver are getting close to each other.
Yeah.
Edzax on the softs, we're going to get past him fairly easy.
Yeah, it's just a shame it's this part of the track. Michael F1's actually losing time at TVA Football.
Yeah. Wow. I think he's struggling a bit on those hards with a limited grip that they offer.
Oh yeah. He's actually 1 second out now. Jesus. Edzak gets past Oliver, does he? He should do.
It's close to contact, but he manages it around the outside. Yeah, very nice move there.
And now Edzak should get away from him, so let's turn our attention to the battle for the lead on track anyway, because there isn't much else to offer. Michael's just under a second as well to TVA Football. Yes, he is now. 18 laps on those mediums.
How long can he make those last? I mean, if TVA Football manages to make those tires last for this lap, then Jacko should be good, because he has 2 lap fresher tires, so he should be able to do the same amount of laps. Which would be incredible to make them last that long.
It depends if both are on pad or one's on wheel, one's on pad. It depends.
Looking at the inputs, I think both of them are on pad.
Alright. 6 seconds now. 26 laps of this epic Chinese Grand Prix rerun here in FRL F3 round 2. Bunchy says in the comments, come on Charlie. This could be his maiden.
Come on Charlie,
this could be
I think he will have the victory.
Yeah, this could be his maiden victory in FRL. Michael F1 and football.
Oh yeah. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Michael F1 getting past again.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, the only way Charlie could possibly lose this is if he's spotting it on the final corner, which of course wouldn't happen to anyone.
Oh, Michael's lost it!
Oh, Michael! You just talked about bottling it, no, Michael's lost it under traction.
Too much traction and Matey Boy gets a position. Oh, too much
Michael,
traction.
you must have a podium there.
Our original race winner of China has lost it and he's down in 5th place, but there'll be no complaints from him. He's a fair racer.
Yeah. He said he doesn't like the idea of not getting any points for what he's done 2 weeks ago. Or, sorry, last week.
Yeah.
But then again, he said, I accept the decision. I see that the vote was clear. So the only way for me to score points is if I actually race.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not everybody shared that opinion. So we only ended up with 10 drivers today.
Well, the admins did the poll and the majority said they wanted a rerun, so there's not a lot. You go with the majority, and I've always said that even when I was in charge, you go with the majority when making a decision.
Yeah, it was clear for us that there would have to be some kind of compromise, so we gave him a chance between redoing it or awarding half points for the race. And as you already said, the majority decided to do the rerun.
Exactly.
And most guys accepted that decision. They don't have to like it, they just have to accept it, and luckily enough, that's what they did. Michael Vogt could still get past Matty Boy maybe if he gets a move on. Matty Boy is completely out of ERS.
Yeah. TVA Football, 19 laps run up. The final lap of the race here. It's Charlie and Jacko. I think Jacko's just staying behind Charlie. 16% and 11% got no ERS left. Michael and Matey Boy, final lap. Michael will be fuming.
Michael really gained there.
Yep, Matey
Boy.
Boy.
It's time to get up the inside of Matey Boy.
Gives him enough room though. Michael has a better traction though. He should get past there, yeah he does.
Yeah.
Back up
It's
to
gonna at
4th.
least be a P4 finish for him.
Yeah, I think that'll be it now, I think.
Yeah.
Right, let's go to our leader, who will be FRL Charlie. Can you just check his nationality just in case?
He is British.
Alright.
I am pretty sure he's British. He has a British flag in his name on Discord. I mean, he said he doesn't drink tea, so I'm not quite sure if he is actually British, but apart from that,
yeah,
I think he is.
Alright, well, it was just by coincidence as Sector 1-2 yellow flag. Doesn't really matter now. It was just by coincidence that last night we had an F2 winner who was British, and tonight we've got an F2 winner who is British, so I didn't have to change the national anthem as FRL Charlie, comes across the line to win in China and gets his first victory. Yep, Jacko serves the penalty. He finished second. TVA Football, 21 laps on the mediums in third. What a draft from him his debut. Gets a podium. Well done, young sir. If you are young. Michael F1 P4. Matey Boy. An incredible draft from him. P5. Senna P6. Ed Zach comes across the line in P7. FRL Oliver, who's going down the back straight slowly. He's got
out of view.
Yeah, just wasn't meant to be for him tonight. What? 20-second time penalty, ignoring yellow flags for TVA Football.
That's going to be removed, surely. I think that was after the finish. Must be.
He'll have to provide his POV for that, because I didn't go out. I've seen him cross the line, I think. I can't remember. We'll look on the stream to find out what the hell happened there. But Oliver crosses the line and Bulow got disconnected and didn't return, so there'll be no points for Bulow, I think. Or will he get points because he left the session?
I'm actually not sure. I have to double check with the admin team on that one. And if you do decide to award points to him, hopefully, at least in that scenario, everybody will agree with the admins.
Right, so there we go with the Camrys and the champagne for Charlie on the podium, top spot. Our results here are Charlie first, Jacko second, Michael third, an all British top four, Matey Boy 5, Senna Fighter 6, TVA Football 7th, Ed Zach's 6th, Ed Zach 7th, FRL Oliver 8th, Bulow with a disconnect 9th, and Scar the only one to DNF. And now the winning national anthem of FRL Charlie. Here you go. And there we go. God save the Queen as we go into the interview room for F3. Let's go there.
Yep. Let's go.
So guys, if you want to be interviewed after the race, come to the F3 interview rooms. Where we'll all have the interviews as all the drivers are heading into here. And my co-commentator is in here as well. Right, let's go with our winner today. our first maiden winner in FRL F3, Charlie. Well done, Charlie, on your first victory. How does it feel?
It feels absolutely amazing. Coming into this race, I knew that there was the chance that I could win because of the pace that I was here. But good job to Jacko, because he put up a very good fight considering that he was on extremely old tires, and I'm amazed how he got them to the end, to be honest. But it was absolutely amazing, and well done to Jacko and all the other drivers that made those medium tires get to the end.
Yeah, explain how you felt during the race. Did you expect 10 finishes?
No, I did not expect 10. I was expecting like probably 1 or 2 DNFs, and that did happen. But of course, Bullo got disconnected, which is very unfortunate because he definitely had the pace to win the race.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you feel as though you were always in control when you were in the lead, battling Jacko?
I knew that if I just stick to all the lines that I was using, then I knew that I could get that win, because I knew that Jacko was on very old mediums, of course, but of course I was on old hards, but the hards were more grippy than the mediums because they don't wear out as much. But yeah.
Good stuff. Well, next week we're in the Temple of Doom, which is Monaco. How do you think you're going to do there next week?
I feel like I could be on for another win there, because I feel like I'm quite good there, to be honest, because quite consistent there. I've already done some practice. But yeah, hopefully we could get 4 podiums in a row next week, of course.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff. Well, congratulations on your first victory in FRL F3 in the Chinese rerun, and good luck next week in Monaco.
Yeah, thank you, and great commentating, guys. Great commentating.
Thank you. Right, next on the podium set we have Jacko. T-Hawk, do you want to take the questions?
Yeah, sure. So, Jacko, incredible race from you, making those mediums last for, I think, 19 laps in total. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, just starting with the race, of course, only 10 drivers. We did expect more from the initial sign-ups, but only 10 drivers. How good do you think your chances were to win the race when you saw that you would only have half a grid?
Well, where do I start? Well, you just got to beat what's put in front of you. You know, it doesn't matter if there's 2, 3. You want to win. You want to win every race, and obviously there's a good chance to capitalise on some of the other drivers that missed out. Qualified P2, less than a 10th of pole, which very surprised considering the Chinese Grand Prix before I had to leave. I think it was like 9th, 10th. So that came out of nowhere, and some reason my pace throughout the Grand Prix was just phenomenal. Yeah, massive shout out to Charlie. It kind of saved me in a way because I stupidly got a penalty in the pit lane when the VSC was out, and I was concentrating on choosing the right tyres and everything. I didn't even notice. Sped in the pit lane, so I was like, I'm definitely not going to keep P1 or P2 here. And then Charlie overtook me, he sort of had it under control, to be honest. I wasn't going to challenge too much because of the penalty, so I just wanted to stay in the DRS. And luckily Charlie was dragging me along to bring it home for a second consecutive P2, so can't complain.
Yeah, of course, very great. Also, may I ask, how many percentages were on your tires after that second stint? Because you did 19 laps, that's the second highest amount or second longest stint out of anyone in that race. How did you manage to not make your tires explode?
Honestly, they weren't that bad. I think it was only 55%, 50%.
What?
Yeah, I know. It was, well, I was on the softs, and I qualified on the mediums to begin with, and I wasn't planning on going for the softs, but I did a 1 run at the end, got second, and I was planning to pit like lap 3, lap 4, but then the tyre wear was just so good that I didn't need to come until about lap 9 was when I started to feel it. And yeah, it ended up, I think the front left was 55, the rest were like 47, 48.
Jesus.
So I was going to go on the hards, but then I thought as the softs lasted a long time on the first stint, I was like, why not just put on the mediums? They'll go to the end easily, and they did. That's why Charlie wasn't really gaining in front of me, because my tyre wasn't too bad.
Fair enough. Okay then, Jacko the Tyre Whisperer. I don't know if this question has already been asked on Monday after Spain, so I'm just going to repeat the question now. Monaco next Monday. Of course, you probably didn't have that much time to prepare for Monaco now because of this race, but still you have about 4 days to prepare, or 3 days to prepare. How do you think your chances will be around there?
Well, what? It's another second place now. The win will come eventually. I'm not... Who says it can't be Monaco? I reckon there's going to be some crazy race, and it wouldn't surprise me if Stephen won the F3 Monaco race, to be honest. I think anyone can win it. I honestly think anyone can win it.
Fair enough.
I think consistency would beat pace around Monaco.
Yeah, definitely. As long as you manage to avoid the barriers, that's the main thing. So hopefully you will have that consistency, and of course the same treatment of the tires probably will help you out next week in Monaco.
Yeah. Congrats to Charlie again, quality drive, and shame about Ballboy, because I have a feeling we could have done something in this Constructors' Championship, to be honest, because he's quite consistent, but I don't know what's going to happen to him, whether I'll have a new teammate or he'll be allowed to come back early, which I hope he is, so see what happens.
I don't think he will return for the next 6 weeks, but we will make sure that you will have a
It is a bit harsh. It is a bit
harsh.
harsh. I do think, like, 6 weeks for literally not too
Some
much.
might argue if it wouldn't be Ballboy, it would have been longer. But
Yeah,
anyway.
I'm not going to get involved in it, but that's my opinion anyway. But yeah, cheers guys, as usual.
Yeah. And thank you for
worries.
racing as always.
And next, we have Michael F1, who finished 4th today. Michael?
Hello.
Hello. Well, our original Chinese Grand Prix winner finished 4th today. A few mistakes from yourself, going spinning on the curbs and stuff, but we've seen some good battles on track. How did your race go today?
I didn't think it went that well. But from taking the lead early on, building a gap, and coming out of the pits, just spin on the curb and just lost barrel time in turn 1, and then it lost it again on the back straight.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I lost it on the back straight. I didn't think I put hardly any power down, but there you go, really.
Yeah. We've seen some good... What was your favourite battle today that you felt you had today?
Well, it would have been Bulow, but he got disconnected, unfortunately for him. But apart from that, not really much battle. I mean, battle with TV football, trying to defend 3rd place.
Yeah.
And again, the car just spun on the exit. I don't know what corner it is, second to last corner.
Yeah.
Again, hardly any power down. I'm probably just not confident with the hards, but yeah, I wouldn't say it's a brilliant drive because, well, compared to the actual race that we finished, yeah, it could have just been a lot better. But I'm glad for some people that got their race in the end.
Yeah. Well, commiserations for today with P4, but it was still a good result, nevertheless. But heading into Monaco next week, how do you think you're going to do in Monaco?
As I say, as always, you just have to wait and see on that.
The barriers await us, so to speak. Well, anyway, thank you very much for racing today, and good luck next week in Monaco.
Cheers, thank you.
And next we have Senna Fighter. Or you, T-Hawk.
Yeah. Yep, I'm here.
Yeah. So, Senna Fighter, you had quite an interesting race today in the Aston Martin. A few mistakes, I think, but still you managed to finish. Oh god, what was it? P5? P6?
Yeah, P5.
P5. So got 10 very good points. Do you think that's like the best you could have done, or maybe without some of those mistakes you could have been higher up, maybe somewhere on the podium?
Yeah, I think I could be higher because of the spin, and yeah. Also with Mike got a battle and then lost him nearly to the wall, and yeah. It could be better, but I thought, yeah, I had the fastest lap, so also I'm happy because this. And I was the other race I was P8, so massive performance for me. So
Yeah, of course, very good performance from you, very good improvement in just over 1 week. Moving on to Monaco then, next week. Of course, a very challenging track. Consistency will be key there, as well as qualifying. How well do you think you can do there?
I'm training a lot for Monaco, but yeah, one corner I need to train very well because always I get invalid on that corner. So I hope it's going well, but we will see.
Okay. Then best of luck for Monaco and congratulations on your P5 finish today.
Thank you.
And last but not least, well, not in the standings anyway, our classification, we have Oliver. Hello, Oliver.
Hello.
Alright. Oh. What's going on with your mic, Oliver?
I think he might be getting abducted by aliens.
Yes.
Give him a few seconds to fix that.
Yeah, I think so.
Oliver, are you still here?
Please, Oliver, can we have some more? Boom, boom.
I think the aliens have taken him, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll give him 10 more seconds and then we'll have to stop.
Don't worry, Codemaster's not got me just yet.
Oh, there we go.
It.
There we go.
Okay.
Hello, Oliver.
If it goes down bad audio, I'll try my best to get it sorted.
No worries. Right, Oliver. Tell us about your race today in China.
I actually thought I was going really strong at the first section, and then when I tried to do the same move with Charlie with Edzak, that went well. It speaks for itself, ain't it? So, other than that, I'm still happy that I've got points, but I don't know if it's going to be half the points because only 10 drivers. That depends on the admins.
No, it'll be full
Sure it's
points.
gonna be full points.
Yeah.
It'll be full points, okay, because I didn't know because there was only 10 drivers. I thought would it be half points or all that?
No, we're not going to start that again. It's full points.
I don't want Belgium to happen in real life.
No.
Let's say that.
No, it was a whole completely new restart. Drivers were invited to race, but only 10 turned up. So, yeah, credit to you guys for turning up tonight on a Thursday night. I know it's not your race night, but credit to you for turning up anyway. You finished in the points anyway, which is a positive. What about next week in Monaco? How do you think you're going to get on there in F3?
I just don't feel comfortable in Monaco. I think I'll probably improve better off after Monaco, because some decent tracks what I think I'll be strong at. I think the first 4 races have been a bit hard on the tracks and all that, and just hopefully I can improve on other tracks than just the first 3 races. It's nice to score some points, but bit dubious on what to feel about China. Like, I'm a bit happy I got points, but at the same time I'm a little bit annoyed. with that incident, but it depends on the FRA. So it could be me, or it could have been Squeeze. Who knows? It depends.
Well, get it sent in, and the stewards will have a look at it. But anyway,
we'll see.
Yep. Anyway, thank you for racing today, and good luck next week in Monaco.
Yeah. I'll also see you in the commentary box. I'm guessing.
Yep. For
Most
F2.
likely.
Yeah, most likely. Right. I think that's it for today. That's everyone interviewed. My thanks to T-Hawk, my co-commentator today, for commentating with me.
You're welcome, as always.
Thank you to all the drivers who turned up today in exceptional circumstances. Thank you to all you for that. To all the people who watched today, we shall be in Monaco on Monday for F4 and F3. Hopefully with a flawless stream on F3, because today it was flawless, no glitches or nothing, no adverse conditions, nothing. It was all run to plan. F2 and F1 next Tuesday, Monaco as well. All races start at 7 PM British time. So, on that note, thank you once again for watching, and we shall see you next week. Goodbye.